How's it going, guys? It's been a while since I've posted on here, and I'm actually going to be doing a weapon light review. So it's by a company called Olight. It's their PL Turbo Valkyrie. Now, first things first, it's actually clear. So on my Glock 20. Now, I've purchased from Olight for a while. There's actually a lot of stuff I like. They have headlights, handheld flashlights, as well as weapon lights that are really, really nice. The one I got today is their PL Turbo Valkyrie, which is a 800 lumen 66,000 candela. For those that are not familiar, is candela is going to be how tight that pattern is and how long of a distance it can actually reach out. So higher lumens, low candela, more of a flood. Higher lumens, higher candela rating, more of a very tight hot spot. Unfortunately, on the camera won't pick it up, but it is really nice. It almost looks like a little laser beam too. So let's go ahead and get into it. So I do work for a security company here in California. Most of my shifts are in the daytime, but there are a few times we get out when it's actually a little bit later dark. Now, unfortunately, I never had to use it there, and I'm actually very glad. But it is nice to know I actually do have something that's going to be extremely bright and helpful. Where this actually does shine for me the most is actually on our property where we have to worry about black bears, coyotes, and other predators in the area. And also when we actually go on walks in the orchards because there are coyotes out there. The nice thing about the semi-flood but nice hot spot is it actually provides us a longer range to actually be able to see various threats. So it does have several 100-meter throw. So that is going to be a nice thing to actually be able to see what's in front of you, what's ahead of you. Now, it does have decent run times. Now, my only gripe with it is that there's no low mode. It's just high mode and strobe mode, which for the most part, that's what everyone wants. Now, personally, I do like low mode like they have on their, I think it's their Boulder Pro R GL, which is their, their laser and flashlight variant. And that one does have a high and a low mode, which I'm a huge fan of, so I can actually run it on low mode if I need to and then switch it over to high. Now, that's my only real complaint. Other than that, it is absolutely amazing. We've already put over 2,000 rounds of this through this one. Most of those rounds were 357 SIG because that's my favorite caliber, and about 400 or 500 rounds of 10 millimeter. And half of that was at least 9, so at least 1,000 rounds of 9. And for the most part, it is running stable, it is running sturdy, there's no wobble, there's no any kind of anything. Now, the battery run times are relatively modest at best because it is a very, very high lumen as well as a very, very high candela, so it's going to be draining the battery super fast. Now, the battery to take it out is actually very simple. You just unscrew it a bit. Unscrew the front end a little bit, since it is yeah, just a nice little latch right there. And then they actually do pop off. Put them back. And easy to use. Now, definitely still one of my personal favorites, especially if we're out in the orchards or actually out and about, because we do camping a lot. We do come across boars sometime. We do come across black bears at times. And it's nice to know that this thing is going to be able to held up to the recoil of a 10. And just when I'm feeling a little bit spicy, a little bit of 9x25 Dillon. For those that know. For those that don't. Now, for the most part, I like it. There are a few things they can improve on. I wish the next generation actually has a low mode, which would be relatively nice. If they do come out with a rechargeable one, because a lot of the weapons lights do have rechargeable ones on here, that would be nice as well. Yeah, for the most part, I'm satisfied with it. I'm very happy with it. I'm not paid by them. I'm not sponsored by them. So everything that this particular one, as well as other ones or later future ones, came out of my own pocket, out of my own money. Now, can't complain about anything. It is a nice light. The other thing that I forgot to mention, if you want to run this on a subcompact or something or anything of that nature, you can actually do it because it is adjustable, which I forgot to show it on here. So on here, it actually has settings. So you can actually adjust your front post sight to whatever level you have it. We actually did manage to get this on a Glock 36, which is kind of relatively small, as well as a M&P shield with a recovery rail adapter. So that is nice. It is a little Allen key right here. You take that off, adjust it, then just tighten it down. Now, for the most part, that is relatively nice. It does come both with a Glock adapter as well as a 1913 Picatinny rail adapter, which is if you have, like your FNs or staccatos or anything that uses, the 1913 rail system, it is going to fit relatively nicely without any wobble or loosening up. Now, and that's pretty much it. I can't really complain about it other than it doesn't have a low mode. That's my only complaint. I hope they do come out with the magnetically rechargeable variant, kind of like how they did on the Boulder Pro R, which was really awesome. That way I don't have to get special adapters or continue buying batteries. But, that held up relatively nice. It's definitely holding up to the recoil of this thing. And there's nothing in here. So, super happy with it. All right, guys, go check out Olight. Go check out. They do have flash sales every month. And if you happen to get it at a good price, definitely do so. All right, enjoy the rest of the day, guys. All right.